Okay, we're rolling. Here is another edition of What's Mom Cooking Today? And yes, you are reading that right. It is called Better Than Sex Cake. It's called Better Than Sex Cake. My mom named it that.
I didn't name it that.
You didn't name it that?
No.
I'm gonna try turning these lights off here. Okay, yeah. Now we don't get a glow. Okay, so, Mom, what's the first layer of this Better Than Sex Cake?
First layer is going to be my base, which is flour, 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of chopped nuts, and 1 stick of butter.
So butter, flour, and nuts, that's all.
Yeah, that'll just be in the bottom.
So
this will bake for 20 minutes, and it's got to cool. And while it's cooling, then we'll mix up our cream cheese with the powdered sugar, and we'll put that on top of it. Put that in the oven, and then we mix up chocolate pudding, instant pudding with milk, and there'll be a layer of that. And then the top layer is going to be some more of the Dream Whip on top of it. And then I'll top it off with some more nuts. I'll have to do some more, chop up some more nuts. But meanwhile, I've just got to get this mixed up and get it in the oven.
So that's the base. It's just kind of like a crust. Nothing sweet about it. Just like a crust. Okay.
Yep.
And you have some helpers in the kitchen, I see today.
Yeah. Aubrey, are you helping me?
Hi, Obs. Hi,
And Brian's going to help me too.
Is helping. And B. Yeah.
Well,
so,
when I get ready to beat it, I'll let you do the beating with the mixer, okay?
So B.
Huh?
Great grandma's making cake today. What do you think?
Do you like cake?
Yeah.
Do you like chocolate cake?
Chocolate.
Do you like chocolate?
Yeah.
Do you? Well, this is a chocolate cake. And it's very good.
It's a messy chocolatey cake with pudding. Do you like pudding?
Have you ever had
Yeah.
pudding?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right, so you're going to take that and you're just going to pat it down as a
I'm just
crust
going
in
to
the
pat
bottom.
it down inside of there.
And then you're going to bake it for how long?
20 minutes, it says.
20 minutes, just till
But
it's
that
just
has to
light
cool.
brown.
Right, it has to cool before we start adding the layers to it.
Okay, we'll come back then.
I want to. Don't talk. And the talk.
Right.
Good job, B. Yes, there you go. That is perfect.
Okay, now we're
Smush
gonna
it down with your hands. Good?
put it in the oven.
Perfect.
Okay, I took this out of the oven. This is our bottom, the press part, and it has to cool. It has to cool because our next layer is our cheese, our cream cheese with the Cool Whip and powdered sugar. And this has to be cooled, otherwise the crust will melt the cream cheese and then it won't set. So I've got 8 ounces of cream cheese, a cup of powdered sugar.
So one package, and the cream cheese has to be softened, right?
Right, yes.
Not cold. It has
Not
to be
cold.
like
It has to
almost
be
room
softened
temperature.
so you can work with it.
Yep.
And I'm just kind of mixing it in there.
Good. Okay. So you're gonna get all that. So right now that's just cream cheese and powdered sugar, and then what goes in there afterwards?
Then we're going to add the whipped cream. And it
Okay.
says to beat it, but I don't remember ever beating it with a mixer.
Yeah.
I may have
just
to, not
mix it.
sure.
Okay. So you mix that all up good. We'll be right
This is
back.
the delicious part.
That is
right
that's my favorite layer of this whole thing. My favorite. It's the cream cheese. It's the sweetened cream cheese part. It's just so good. Okay, quiet over there, Tank. Okay.
And I didn't use the mixer. It was softened enough that I was able to work with it. And as you can see, I've got the Dream Whip in it.
Cool Whip.
And
The frozen Cool Whip, but it's unfrozen. You
it's
thawed it out.
unfrozen. We took it out last night. That's the only right thing I did. Now we're going to put this in here.
Okay.
Oh, who gets to lick the bowl?
Oh, that's the best. That stuff is so good.
The cameraman gets to lick the bowl.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the second layer.
Mm-hmm.
So after you spread this out, you're going to put that in the fridge, right?
I'm going to put this in the refrigerator for maybe 10 minutes. And then after about 10 minutes, I'm going to mix up 2 boxes of instant chocolate pudding with 2 cups of milk. And I'm going to beat it with an electric mixer and put that on top of this.
Okay.
Yeah, Mommy.
Yeah.
The Mommy.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. So we just took this out of the fridge. So this has been sitting in the fridge for about 10 minutes to kind of set. Mom is pouring 2 cups of cold milk into instant chocolate pudding, right?
Right.
How many boxes of
2
chocolate pudding?
boxes.
2 boxes of instant chocolate pudding.
Now I'm
and
going to
2
turn the
cups
mixer
of
on
milk.
and it's going to make a lot of noise.
All right, we will, we'll pause. Okay, so you finished mixing the pudding?
I'm finished mixing the pudding.
Magic of video, it's done. Okay.
Get the beaters out of here.
Okay. So now, this will be layer number
3.
3.
And again, I'm using my spatula. I should have brought my smaller ones. I have all different sizes at home. Okay. Chocolate pudding. Spread this out all over that cream cheese and powdered sugar and whipped cream.
Okay. So then what do you do after this?
It'll go in the refrigerator for about 5 minutes only.
Okay.
Just so the pudding make sure that the pudding is pretty well set here. But just let it set a little bit more.
All right, we'll be
And
back.
then the last layer actually it's not the last layer. It's the next layer is the second container of Dream Whip. And it goes all over the top of it. And then the very last layer, after I've got the Dream Whip on and I'll get this all washed up, I'll put nuts on top of it.
Okay, all right, we'll be back.
Okay, we're back again. We let this sit in the refrigerator for maybe 5 minutes. And now we're gonna put the second container of Cool Whip. I keep calling it Dream Whip, sorry. It's called Cool Whip, that's the name brand. On top of it. Again, I cleaned my spatula off, my one and only spatula Kelly has. If I was at my house, I have several of them. Wouldn't have to clean it off.
I could probably find you another spatula, Mom. Pretty sure I have a green one.
I have them in all different sizes.
Mhm.
They use them for everything. Okay. Here is, oh, right to the edge. Oh, doesn't that look yummy?
Yes, it does.
And now, for the final touch, nuts. Just sprinkle the nuts on top of it. Doesn't that look delicious?
That's good. You know, another thing I remember you sprinkling on top was chocolate. Take a chocolate candy bar and you grate it.
Shaved it, yeah.
You grate it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know what? We have chocolate candy bars in here.
Go ahead. I know I've got one in the cupboard there.
Okay, hang
Then
on
you
a
take the
second.
grater.
I'll bar. Gonna grate a little chocolate. Oops.
Isn't that pretty?
Oops.
So look at the layers. I want to show everyone the layers. Yeah, that's yummy. Okay, so that's going to go back in the fridge?
This, yeah, it has to stay, it stays in the fridge till we're ready to eat it now.
Okay.
Okay?
And that's it, huh?
That's it.
And that is called?
Better than sex cake.
Okay. We need to rename that for the kids around the house too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just chocolate pudding cake or something for them. All right. Not bad, Mom. Can't wait to
Okay. And I
have a
have
little-
a big beef roast in the oven.
So that's what's for dinner.
That's our dinner.
So this is dessert. Better than sex cake. And that's what Mom's cooking today.